Hey y'all, I'm coming at you again with another video. It's your girl, the one, the only black female author. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Every like, every share, every comment, it does not go unnoticed. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me, you already know the vibe. We're real, we're intentional, and we're elevating. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. We are building something real powerful over here, so don't miss it. Now, let's get into today's Black History Spotlight, because this month we're highlighting the ones who deserve way more recognition than they've received. Most people will need a blood transfusion at some point in their life. Hospitals rely on blood banks every day. What many people don't know is that the modern blood banking system exists largely because of a black surgeon and researcher named Charles R. Drew. Today's Black History Spotlight is Dr. Charles Drew, the pioneer of modern blood plasma storage and blood banks. Charles Richard Drew was born in 1904 in Washington, D.C. He was an outstanding student and athlete and went on to attend Amherst College. After graduating, he pursued medical training at McGill University in Canada, where he completed advanced research on blood transfusion and storage. At the time, transfusions were risky and limited. Blood spoiled quickly, storage methods were inconsistent, and large-scale emergency was not well organized. Dr. Drew focused his research on solving that problem. Dr. Drew discovered and refined methods for separating and preserving blood plasma. Plasma is the liquid portion of blood, and it lasts longer than whole blood when stored properly. His research created reliable systems for collecting blood, processing plasma, and storing it safely, and transporting it for medical use. This made it possible to build large blood reserves for emergencies and war. During World War II, he directed a major national blood plasma program that helped supply life-saving plasma for thousands of wounded soldiers and civilians. Dr. Drew helped establish some of the first large-scale blood banks in the United States. The collection and storage models he developed became the blueprint for how blood banks still operate today. Every time blood is stored, processed, and distributed through a modern system, it traces back to his work. He later became chief of surgery at Howard University and trained many black surgeons, expanding the opportunity in the medical field. Now, during this period, official policy required blood donations to be segregated by race. Dr. Drew publicly opposed this practice because there was no scientific basis for it. He stated clearly that blood is the same regardless of race. Because of his opposition, he resigned from a leadership role rather than support a discriminatory policy. He chose scientific truth and ethical conviction over position. Dr. Charles Drew's work transformed transfusion medicine from a small, unreliable practice into a scalable, life-saving system. His contributions made modern blood banks possible, enabled mass emergency transfusions, saved countless lives worldwide, and opened doors for future black physicians and researchers. Yet, his name is still not widely recognized outside medical circles. Many people have never heard of Dr. Charles Drew, even though modern blood banks depend on his work. There are several reasons for that. First, many black medical pioneers were historically undercredited in textbooks and mainstream education. Their discoveries were used, but their names were never emphasized. Secondly, Drew not only made scientific breakthroughs, but he also openly challenged racist medical policies, including the segregation of blood donations. That made him respected by many, but controversial within parts of the establishment at the time. He stated, "The blood of a Negro cannot be distinguished from that of a white man." Dr. Charles R. Drew. Third, his history education often highlights a small group of repeated figures, which technical and scientific contributors receive less attention overall, especially black researchers in medicine and science. That gap is why learning and teaching these names intentionally still matters today. Now, Dr. Charles R. Drew is proof that black history is not only cultural and political, it is deeply scientific and life-saving. If this is your first time hearing his name, share this video so many people can learn it. Tomorrow's Spotlight will feature another Black history figure whose impact deserves recognition. Thank you guys for joining me, and don't forget to keep saying his name, Dr. Charles R. Drew. We thank you.